Hey everybody, welcome to the Buy List. This is episode 89.
This is not financial advice. This is cardboard. Dude, I'm rusty,
That did not
okay?
work. Yeah. It's been a minute.
It
How's
has.
uh how's it going, Nate? How was your past 2 weeks in Fab?
It's been going good. My my room is a mess because we're redoing my basement, so I just like had to move some stuff, just shove it into my room so we could like do the flooring in our basement. So
Notice those boxes behind you. Yep.
yeah. In professional manner, did not decide to clean them up for the podcast because I also just noticed them as we hit the record button. So you know what? We live with it. But good. Played Ira, did not go well. 1 week, went 1-2. I'm starting to lose faith that the deck can win with Edge of Autumn. I think the deck can probably
Mm,
win getting rid of the Edge of Autumn stuff, which is a little sad, but probably
yeah.
true. Um, but maybe a better player would win. Who knows? I'm trash.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely circle back and do an update on where you're sitting because it has been a couple armories since we did a video on that deck.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Um, we played Crack Shuffle Play last week, which this Crack Shuffle Play is super cool. I
Hmm.
really, really like this Crack Shuffle Play.
Yes,
It
sir.
it feels like there's a lot of choices in the games, and
Hmm.
it feels like there's the appropriate power level, and it feels like every decision from literally first second, and then each card that you block with, like you are going to pitch stack in most
Hmm.
games unless you just get absolutely ranched. But carefully considering like what cards you're pitching into your second cycle and what you want to
Hmm.
set up. Like my Crack Shuffle play deck, which I don't know if these are the actual rules, but they told me that you can't look at them. You're literally just not supposed to look at any of your
Dude,
cards and just start shuffling.
that's not the rules, but that's the best way to do it. That's
It
how we
is.
did it in New Zealand the whole time, and it was awesome. Like everyone just piled up cards and started shuffling and playing. It did not happen at my skirmish last weekend, unfortunately, but that's okay. People are playing for those sweet cerebellum processors.
Yeah, of course, naturally.
Hmm.
But it was super cool because like I all of a sudden like drew into like red and Bolton, and I was like, whoa. I was like, I got to figure out how to make this go boom boom. And then
Yeah.
I found so I pitched it to the bottom of my deck, and I was like, I'll figure it out later. I'll figure it out later. And then I found like the next hand I had a red thump, and I was like, oh, all right, pitch that to the bottom of the
Yeah.
deck. We got it. We figured out how we win the game, boys.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
won the first game with like red thump for it was like the red and bolden plus Goliath gauntlet, so it was like 13 dominate.
Hmm.
Like yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I also had the same experience with Crack Shuffle Play. Super fun format. There's just like a lot of little nuanced cards in there that like really make the games a lot of fun. Honestly, I've only been kind of juiced once out of like maybe 10 games and like through probably 4 or 5 different 3 pack decks.
Mhm.
Played it a couple times in New Zealand. Like all those games are super close. Like you think when I first started playing it, it was like Macho Grande, and you're like, dude, game's over. No, it's like actually you can actually come back from a pretty big dominated hand attack and like going down quite a bit of damage because you have things like Stonewall confidence that just like, oh, okay, now I can just block one card, send this 9, and it kind of gets you back into the game. Um, Also, I think it's Clash of the Mountains. Actually, shout out Brian. I like after I played like 3 or 4 rounds, I like ran. I saw him. I ran up to him. I'm like, dude, this crack shuffle play is like chef's kiss, dude. And I was like, that one card that like reveal the crush, get the one seismic surge
Yeah,
to like smooth out all those 4 cost attacks,
yeah,
so that like it gets you out of that like block whole hand swing hammer mode, and
yeah,
you're like just waiting for your opponent to do it or you to get it, and then
yeah.
it makes the end game really fun just to like help a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Because like no one wants to just be like hammer, 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 hammer. You know what I mean? Because it gets old that way. So that clash card really makes it or that reveal card makes it a lot of fun. But yeah, dude, I love it. Like I would like do that for an armory. Like if they're like, hey, you want to just buy 3 packs, I would like sign up right now. I was super impressed with the design of that product, and I'm really excited for the next Crack Shuffle play set. Like I want to play more of this, but like if they iterated this much on Bright Lights Crack Shuffle play, which was like that was definitely version 1.1 like beta.
Yeah.
That was like we definitely felt like we got to a good release point with the Guardian Mastery Pack, and I'm excited for what they cook up next because yeah, it's just super fun. If you haven't played Crack Shuffle play, do yourself a favor, find someone with 3 packs, buy your friend 3 packs, and yeah, just play. It's a lot of fun. Dude, I was seeing people just playing it like opening boxes. They're like, "Oh, don't open all your box. Like, just grab 3 packs. Let's play a game real quick."
Mhm.
That's how much fun it is. Like,
And
people are just
the
like
games are
literally,
super quick too. Even though they go to like this like fatigue state,
yeah,
as long as you guys are playing at a reasonable pace, like the games are 15 minutes, and
yeah.
what like at our armory we did it, and literally people would go buy a new deck after each round.
That's awesome.
So like
That's
it was
that's
like,
sick.
oh, I'm gonna go buy. I was like my first round opponent. I was just like, your deck is actually legitimately insane. It
Yeah.
had 3 red crash and bashes in it, and it
Oh
had
man.
like
Yeah, dude.
oh gosh, he had like all the good blocking equipment too.
Hmm.
I'm out here feeling like I'm playing naked and afraid because I got freaking the rotten old garbage buckler
Oh yeah.
and Goliath gauntlet and time skippers for some reason, and I literally never activated the entire time.
Yeah.
And he's over here with freaking like the steel braid buckler and then
Yeah.
like the 2 one block equipments, and I'm just like, well, one
I
side.
yeah, I've seen some decks that are, maybe more unfair than the others, but they don't feel crazy far apart.
No,
So
yeah,
like it doesn't feel like you're out of games just like out the gate. So yeah, I think that's a super fun format. I'm glad I got to do it in Auckland and then also at my skirmish at my local store this past weekend. Super fun. Um, yeah, that was cool. Speaking of that, I
I was
guess
gonna
I can talk a little bit.
I was gonna say you've only said it like 4 or 5 times so far, but Teddy, what about you? Did you do anything fun?
Yeah. As I was been telling everybody for weeks now, and then I just mentioned it a bunch. I went to the Calling Auckland. That was super cool, and yeah, just a fun event. A little bit on the smaller side, obviously, because Auckland is might as well be on a different planet. Like
Yep,
from we're based in Michigan, and oh boy, it took a minute to get to Auckland. Like I
yep.
know for the longest time, right? You listen to Arsenal Pass guys, you listen to Hayden Dale talk about it, right? They're like, geez, man, to get the worlds, I had to travel for this long, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, it like not like, oh, you know, it just like doesn't hit you until you're doing it. And let me tell you, flying to San Francisco. So when I got to San Francisco, I was already traveling for 7 hours. No, 9 hours with layovers. 7 to 9 hours already. And then I had another 13 to go. And I was like, oh boy. I was like, we're not even halfway there yet.
Nope.
And then New Zealand decided to try to keep me there forever. And Air New Zealand canceled my flight. So that was fun. Um, and boy, yeah, if it was like, if you get your flight canceled in like LA or Houston or just, somewhere domestically, it's like, oh, I'll just grab the next one.
Yep.
Well, it turns out that there's limited flights to the US when you're flying out of Auckland. So there's like 4 or 5, but, they had like 400 people to rebook. So I got to stay in a whole extra day, hung out with my new best friend Hamel from Hammurabi TCG. Bought a lot of cards off of him, and now we're like we're best friends now. I think we hung out for 18
Dude,
hours straight.
if there's one person in all of Flesh and Blood to not be trapped for like 18 hours, whatever it was with, that is the one man, because he will make you declare bankruptcy because he's got all of it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
got
yeah.
everything you could ever want. You're just like, what are you gonna do? Like, yeah, I've really been thinking about adding this card to my collection. He's like, oh well, look at my wares. And it's just like,
That definitely happened. He's like, I could probably get you. I'm like, dude, like, I need to get home first.
it turns out
And
Ted is
then,
stuck in New Zealand because he ran out of money with him out in the airport.
uh, I was. It was good that my gravy deck is like pretty much complete because,
Yeah.
yeah, he would have just sold me it. He would have upsold me on the bling for sure. Um, but the funny part is that I did buy most of my bling from him already. So,
Yeah, yeah. He
yeah.
he is
So,
he is a professional at separating people from their money.
oh
Um,
yeah,
he
he's
he
very good at that.
literally like no more than like an hour ago did so with me because I messaged him. I was like, all right, I need the Marvel ley line. How much? And Marvel Testament. How much? And he was like, this. And I was like, fine.
We have a running joke because I will ask for a quote and then I will literally like sticker shock, be like, and then come back like 15 minutes later and be like, I'll buy it. I was like, I leave you hanging all the time. He's like, yeah, I know what's going on now. He's like, you'll be back in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I was like, damn it. He knows.
Dude, I did the exact same thing with him today. I got the sticker shock and I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't. I can't. And then I did the responsible thing. I didn't get the Marvel Testament. I just got the Marvel ley line. I
Mm,
bought the Rainbow Foil Testament, and I'll wait patiently for
there
sure.
you go. Or you'll message him right after recording this.
I might. We haven't decided yet.
Yeah. So yeah, New Zealand was super cool. Got some really cool photos. Unfortunately, it was a pretty short trip. Well, it was supposed to be. It got a little bit longer unplanned, but yeah. So I did end up going around Auckland on Monday or Tuesday. One of those days, just a local drove me and some friends around, and we got to see a bunch of stuff. Um, yeah, just an awesome country. And yeah, it was super fun. I'm glad I did it. It was a little rocky at times. Like just the travel really is the only thing that I have to be like, but everything else was awesome and no complaints. I got Sync Below's Project Blue, so that's pretty cool. Add those to my collection, and as kind of a memento. Oh, I also opened a stamped cold foil Snapdragon
I was
Scalers
gonna
too.
say you better
So
mention that.
yeah, I was like, that was pretty fun.
Yeah,
No, yeah, that's super cool. That gonna grade that and just kind of encapsulate it, make sure that stamp doesn't wear off. So,
yeah.
but yeah, that was cool. Oh, and then
I was gonna.
as I got back,
Yep.
something else very cool happened.
Yep.
Like, subscribe, keep an eye on this space because September 11th, I got a spoiler. We got a spoiler, dude. We're gonna
Yeah.
be spoiling a card for Super Slime. How cool
Yeah.
is that?
Dude, it's like it's not common equipment.
It
So
is definitely not that. So yes.
no, no. Super like I know how you feel about it, and I just want to like take a second to say like thank you to LSS
Hmm.
for giving us
Yeah.
like this like honor and privilege, and we hope that
Hmm.
we'll do you proud when we put this together. We literally have like a storyboard
Hmm.
um, that we're working on for the spoiler. It's super cool that
Yeah.
LSS does this with content creators. We spend a lot of time and effort. Mostly, you spend a lot of time. I show up and rant and ramble, um, but to get the recognition, like even like
Yeah.
we put like an hour and a half. I put an hour and a half plus in every week. You put in more than that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
to make stuff that people watch, which is still like mind boggling to me that we have like over is it 2,000? plus.
2,103 subscribers currently.
Yeah,
So
you know that I don't do
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
don't do the math.
right.
That's not what I get paid for. But
Yeah.
um, thank you to everyone who's like, subscribed, watched the videos, commented, said nice things at events. It helps keep us going,
Hmm.
and I know it helps keep you going. So
Yeah, for
thank you
sure.
from the bottom of our heart. Like, it means the absolute world that we're able to take a piece of this game and share it with the world.
Yeah, for sure, Nate. I echo everything you just said. Thank you to LSS and the team over there, Alex, that puts together the spoiler seasons, like the media, things like that. Shout out.
Yeah,
Super cool that we get to do that. Um, and like you said, a lot can't do this without the people that watch, subscribe, come back, leave
yeah.
comments, do all of those things. Right, it helps us keep going, and that's how we got here. Right. So first spoiler, like Nate said, we got trying to be professionals about it, got a storyboard going, got a script going. It's
Yeah,
like, man, look at us go.
yeah.
Hopefully it'll turn out good. I'm pretty happy with it already. So yeah, September 11th is when we will be dropping that. So come check it out. It'll be the last day of spoiler season. So uh, should be fun.
Is it the last day?
Yeah. Yep. It's ninth. I think it's the ninth or eighth through the 11th,
So the rest of the heavy hitter spoilers will be spoiled.
or Super Slam.
Super Slam.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's, it's the day before the world premiere. So
Oh, is it
yeah.
really?
Hmm. Yeah.
Ooh.
So I'll be flying to Montreal when the spoiler drops. So that'll be pretty cool. Haven't picked a time yet, but it'll be posted up on February when we get the time slot figured out there. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a good one. I'm excited. I'm very
Ooh.
excited for it. So
Ooh.
yeah.
Now.
With that aside,
Yeah.
the other thing that happened while I was in New Zealand, Nate, is that we got like kind of a half set, I guess, mastery pack dropped
Yeah.
finally.
Yeah.
A little bit of delay but we finally got it. We got to open some of it. Um, Aside from Crack Shuffle Play, what's your thoughts on the product? I know we did our tier list. Um,
Yeah. Tier list, which is 100% correct. Never
I think we
disproved it.
did pretty good job on the tier list, to be honest.
I think we have everything kind of like rated correctly. I think the one thing we didn't account for is the fact that there is what, 16 Majestics in the set,
Mhm.
and they did not change the pull rates for Majestics at all. So
Oh yeah, it's like half a box is for four Majestics, right?
yeah, so like basically like half, two boxes is
Or
the
well,
two boxes is the
yeah.
equivalent of a normal box, and you're getting 7 to 8 Majestics a box. So you're like,
Mhm.
shoot, you open 4 boxes, like you're like, you open a case and you nearly have a full playset of Majestics at that point.
Mhm.
Um, so it's interesting what, like, there seems to be a very big like, oh man, I can't even, I'm stumbling over my words. I can't even, like, have so many thoughts about this. There's a big dichotomy between like the very high end in this set
Yeah,
and like the low end, right? But then there's like weird things like $5 rares, which has like never been a thing in Flesh and Blood, really, especially for
yeah,
sets on release. Like, we've seen some rares start to creep up there as like time has gone on. Um,
yeah,
like, and we've talked about that. Like, it's things like red spinning wheel kick was like almost $4, like back when Ira
yeah.
first dropped and stuff like that. But it's
Well,
interesting.
pack construction
Yes,
is different in this, right?
yes. So there's a lot that I think we didn't know too going into it, like, as well, that we just didn't factor into it. Now the other thing is like allocation just is wonky as all get out. So there's it feels very much like a have and have not situation. I've
Hmm.
heard reports of like stores who didn't get a whole lot of high C's. All of a sudden, it's like you get 100 boxes of high or of crack or mastery pack guardian, and then other stores where it's like you get 4.
Yo, that's
Congratulations, 4.
that's not fair though. Those two products are very different.
They are, but like you
Yeah,
would
no,
assume
I'm
that a
just
store
joking,
who
man.
like maybe they only got like 20 boxes of high seas or something, they wouldn't get 100 of
Yeah.
Mastery Pack. Um, so it's feel like, and I know like one of our local stores is running Crack Shuffle Play for their skirmish, but they had to limit the amount of entrants to the skirmish because they just didn't get enough product to
Yeah.
both have product in store and run a skirmish for 24 people, which is like, what is that, like 3 boxes? I can't do math. Um, it's
No,
not, I
that's
don't know how many boxes that is, but it's definitely not that.
no.
Because each box is what, like
It's like
two
a
people?
case.
4 people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 3 packs, so it's 4 people per box.
Yeah. I don't know. Dude,
So
someone
it's
out
six
there will do the
boxes.
math for us. Comment below how many how many boxes run a 424 person skirmish.
surprise,
Dude, this
surprise
is how
math
you get
quiz.
engagement, Teddy Bear. This is like
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
is
we're
how you
now a
do it.
math channel.
Yeah. You just
Um
get people so angry that they have to comment.
right. Yeah, I mean, like my local stores, I think I heard that, they were getting boxes, not cases, maybe a couple cases here or there. We did end up having at my skirmish, what was it, 18 or 16 or 18 people for the crack shuffle play.
Yeah.
So that was very cool. People were pretty excited about it. But yeah, like you said, I've heard different things. Obviously, we know that Smash Palace is coming. Every box of Smash Palace has a box of uh, Mastery Pack in it, like a full box. So maybe, obviously they took some of that print run and like put it into Smash Palace, right? So
Wait, Smash Palace
uh,
isn't released yet?
no, August 29th is the release for Smash Palace. So
Oh,
next
snap.
week. Yeah.
I had someone
Yeah.
pick
If
it
I,
up
w-
for me at Gen Con. So
yeah, I wish I realized that. I thought it was like coming out the week after, and I was like, oh, it's fine. I'll get it after Auckland. It's like not a problem. And then I was like, wait, I got to wait 2 more weeks. This sucks. I want to play that. I actually want to play that really. I've heard nothing but good things about Smash Palace, by the way. If you haven't played it yet, Nate, I
oh,
heard it
sick.
is
I
a
did
ton
not
of
realize that.
fun.
Yeah.
Um,
I've not played it yet. I just don't think people are gonna buy Smash Palace for a box of Mastery Pack Guardian. That's the thing. Like,
No, but you'll have like even if you just not plan on doing anything else with the packs and you just like keep them as like a board game, the 3 cards in the back, like anything you hit, like rainbow foil, majestics, or legendaries, are all just like sellable items that you can't play in the board game. Um, so it just be more product, I think, but we'll see how that turns out. Maybe there isn't as much Smash Palace as I'm thinking, even right. They're probably being careful with that as well. So
yeah, I don't think they want like like. It's also an expensive product, like $70 MSRP. Probably means stores are paying like what, 40 to 50 bucks for it, and
mhm.
that's a pretty heavy investment to ask stores to go in on for something
Yeah,
that's like more of a board game.
yeah.
Um, so we'll see. Also, like a box of okay, let's be clear on a box of I've told Teddy this already. A box of Mastery Pack Guardian is basically 2 Majestics and a fart. That's it. Like you you'll get 3 Majestics and then like maybe a fourth sometime if
Yeah,
like you're lucky, but like you ain't
it's
getting anything good. I've opened a little bit of Mastery Pack and it is such a sad thing to open. It's not, but then again, it's not meant to be open either. But
right.
man, it definitely. But you hit a like Jarl or like a
Yeah.
Marvel Valda, any of the good Marvel, like any of
The
the big
top end is crazy. That's for sure.
the top
Crazy
end is
to
crazy.
hit.
If you don't hit the top end though, it's just chronic depression.
Yeah. I
That's it.
mean, we talked about it in the tier list as well. The product, I mean, besides like, the prices, the markets and stuff, I think there's some good we talked about the generics are pretty good in there, even though they're fairly cheap in the US right now. Fearless is down to like 14 bucks. I talked about that on the market minute this past weekend. um but yeah, it's just like I see a lot of Guardian players being like, "What's going on here? Maybe this product needs to age a little bit more." I just there's some some of the cards are some of the cards are really good, and then I think I've heard some people say that it's like a Volda Armory deck essentially, but in pack form,
Yeah.
and it definitely does feel like it supports her quite a bit, and it leaves the other Guardians maybe wanting a little bit, but
Yeah, I can definitely see that. um, it's it's like I mean, we went over it enough on the tier list. It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like I feel like if you're gonna release a set with 16 Majestics, the 16 Majestic should be like real good.
I mean, there are some real good Majestics
Oh,
in this set.
there definitely are. Seismic Eruption is like a messed up card.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and Test of Iron Grip is like the greatest Timmy card ever invented. Um,
dude. Yeah, people coming into my Discord telling me that telling me that we messed up putting that in the tier we did.
I'll tell you
Although
what.
we're
I,
correct because that card is worth like literally $5 because
yeah,
it might as well
Shane,
just
come
say
at me. I'll call you out, Shane. I know you're listening. I love you, buddy. You didn't message me. You didn't message me to come at me. Breaking
to
my
be
heart.
yeah. But it is. I think we talked about how powerful that card is. It's kind of crazy, but it's definitely just a Victor spec.
Yeah, it's basically exclusively a Victor spec, unless you're like a Super Timmy. Super Timmy thinks that goes in every Guardian.
Yeah, man, that's yeah. You're nuts if you play that, but
Yeah,
um,
yeah,
without any gold protection for the
yeah.
reroll in the clash. Wow.
I,
Um,
I do think like Fearless Call for Backup. I don't. There's a reason they printed Captain the Guard. What it is yet, I have no clue. You no idea. I'll wait for James White to tell me. Like
I
my
forgot
DM,
what that one does.
my DMs are open. J Dubs, send me the DM. Don't know. It's like a two block that says, but it blocks. It's a text for 5, and then it's like
Oh,
if it's defending an attack
oh,
with
with a
less
tech
power, everything gets like +1 defense,
+1.
but it's only on the chain. So like every deck in the video game can basically close the chain besides Ninja.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know, dude.
interesting.
But
I think Call for Backup's great. Obviously, I've already gushed about it. Can't wait to play with that card more.
I
But
think
yeah,
you
I
should.
mean, I don't know. It's interesting, man. I'm curious to see how Mastery Pack works. Maybe there's like more waves coming or something, and it's supposed to be like a starter, more of a starter product where like they want more people to crack shuffle play with it.
I think this is going to be one of those products that it suffers from one. It's not. It's like literally. It feels like it's not meant to be opened. So the rare cards are really going to suffer because you have to open a
Yeah,
lot to get like legendaries, the bling bling. Like you've got
that's
to
true.
open a lot of product to get that kind of stuff. Um,
Yeah,
and
you see
because
that on
people
the
people just
inventories.
won't because like the EV on that's got to be like the average EV per case has to be like $4.
Yeah,
Not really, but
yeah.
uh,
Well, yeah. Obviously joking, but
yes,
yeah,
obviously joking. But I've seen numerous people say like, "Yep, I got no Marvel, no Legendary in this case," and it's just like, bro, what's your EV on a case that you just spent $400 on?
yikes.
Like
Yeah,
maybe 100, and that's like if you really got some good Majestics, but you're looking at like 24 non foils and like 8 rainbow foils. Like that's not a recipe for success. No, it's like
yeah,
four. It's like 4 rainbow foils. So it's like 4 rainbow foils, like 24 non-foil Majestics.
yeah. Oh, you just brought up something that I wanted to talk about that I forgot about. The rainbow foils are interesting. Again, the pack construction.
Yes,
Um, that's an interesting little test, I think,
I
maybe that
love
we're
it.
seeing,
Yes,
right? Where instead of a rainbow foil every pack, maybe it becomes not every pack. As
yes.
some, yeah,
I
they
put
can just they can just wait until after the next Room Blade set, though. Like, my bank account will be screaming if I gotta But no, I think it's an interesting thing, right? Because now it all of a sudden makes the rainbow foils like rainbow foil rares, man. If you start making it like instead of 24 rainbow foils per box on a normal set, maybe it's 12, bro. Dude, rainbow foils would be per. We're getting a little extra juice then, right?
Yeah. It it is an interesting. It's one of the things that like that I really enjoy because it's like something that really only people who like are really focused on the game and think and like talk about the game and think like this and have these types of conversations notice. But like
Yeah.
it, and we talked about this I think in the tier list is that because this is a new product, a new product format, there will be opportunities to exploit basically market inefficiencies, for lack of a better term. Like
Hmm.
this ain't your normal like box opening. It actually feels
No.
like the market really adjusted quickly to like these Marvel L's are crazy rare. These Marvel heroes are also crazy rare.
Yeah.
Um, so they should not be priced like every other Marvel, but also like the like to that point, like most boxes in Flesh and Blood have like one, maybe two rainbow foil majestics,
Yeah.
but this set is pretty hard capped at like one every other,
Yeah.
um, because there's no expansion either. So, but then also, like you said, like rainbow foil rares and commons, like my stack of rainbow foil rares and commons is very small.
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
what I opened because you're getting like 3 to 4 rainbow foils a box. So like you're
Yeah.
getting a rainbow foil every 3 packs, basically,
Yeah.
maybe every 4 packs. Which
Yeah, those little Bigfoots for Eliath are going to be expansive. They're going to be very expansive. I was,
he better go to daddy's home to.
yeah, yeah, for sure. So
Yeah,
yeah, I think it would be
you know what
cool.
can we go on a quick tangent?
Sure, Nate. What do you got?
Visit the Goldmain estate should have been a Goldmain specialization, not a Victor Goldmain specialization.
Oh, that would have been kind of neat. Just like the family hint towards a family of gold
Yes.
mains.
Yeah. We got scammed. I would like a refund. All right, go on to your next topic.
I think Live is doing all right with his spec. Let's
Yeah.
be fair. Liar's charm is gross.
Yes.
Um,
Very much so.
but yeah, no, I mean, I think that's yeah, it's just basically catching up, right? There was a lot going on in these last 2 weeks. It'll be interesting to see how Guardian Mastery Pack plays out, right? I think as we see some of these Marvel's legendaries things, we were looking at it before starting to record, Nate. And inventory is down to like 10 on Rainbow Foil legendaries, right? They're like 70, $75 plus.
Yeah.
Um, so, like you said, this product's not meant to be opened, but when all of a sudden, base of the mountain, people think that card is playable, people are going to start opening it. Boxes will be found, I'm sure. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's like zero out there, but I'll be paying attention to it. I always love one thing that I've learned over the years of now doing this is that it's really important to look at the inventory of cards. It can tell you a lot. And when you start talking about generic Rainbow Foil legendaries at 12 on TCG Player that just came out, ooh, that's something to pay attention to. So,
Yeah. I mean, we already kind of saw it with like Leyline, right? Like Leyline dropped to like 80 and
mm-hmm.
then it just sold through. There's like none
Yep.
left. It's back up to 115. Which for like
Yeah.
so like it's super weird, right? Like because all the Majestics are like all the Majestics are basically sub 15 now,
Yep.
um, and continue to move down. But you see kind of like a thinning across like all the rare pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Test of Iron Grip only has 5. The EA,
Mm.
the Marvel Seismic Surges. There's like maybe a collective like 12 listings between all of them.
Yeah.
Um, I don't even know where the Jarl listing is at, to be honest.
It
I
don't
can't find
exist,
it.
bro. That card's impossible to hit from all reports.
Yeah. And like
So,
Like the solid ground EA, it's sitting at like $54.
Wow.
11 have sold since the set officially released. Was it like 2 weeks ago? Week and a half ago?
Yeah.
There's 13 left. And again, like that's a very hard pull as well. Like all the EAs are super hard pulls. Um,
Yeah.
so it'll be interesting to see how this like set kind of reacts long term. It could be very much like a bright light situation, like expensive things expensive because
And
no
it's
one
just
really
not
wants to
being
open it,
opened.
right?
Yeah.
Like it just kind of gets set by the wayside because Super Slam's coming, and it's like ooh shiny, and people are
Oh
just
yeah.
about it.
That's a great point. We are very close to Super Slam.
Mega
And it's
close,
like,
like
yeah.
literally a month away.
So attention is going to be pulled very quickly off of this set. Unfortunately, too, as we had just mentioned, that the cards are like maybe just Valda. You know, if you want to play Valda, you're buying these cards. But like if you're Victor, you're buying like Test Iron Grip and maybe like you don't have to buy too much if you're a
Pet
Guardian player, I
perfect.
guess is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, until Guardians become meta again, maybe this set, we got Lyeth coming, but I don't know how much Lyeth is going to play out of this set, right? It doesn't feel like he
No,
wants to play like that.
no.
So, yeah, I would say I'm going to be hitting on these cards quite a bit on the market minutes over the next month or so, right? Because I think they're going to be super interesting to see if some cards backfill in with inventory, some cards just vaporize and like set new prices. Yeah, it's something that we just don't really see in Flesh and Blood. So
Yeah.
it'll be fun to talk about and pay attention to. So,
It is interesting because like I think there is a big turn coming because I know a lot of people who are still like I would like to pick up like Leyline and Testament, and they're just kind of waiting
mhm.
because like these are not normal Rainbow Foil Legendary prices. So there's a lot of people sitting on the sidelines and waiting, and there's a lot of people posting want to buy. Like if you look at the want to buy channels, there's a lot of want to buys for
Yeah.
Testament and Leyline, and especially maybe I was some of them for like Marvels um, at prices that we liked, but eventually those people are going to cave, like myself, and
Hmm.
just pony up and buy it. And like, shit, there's like literally one testament of what is it, Vivala, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah, something like that.
something like
Close
that,
enough.
Valhalla.
Yeah.
There's
Learned
literally one
behavior. Yeah.
one Marvel NTCG player. That it. So literally, whoever, like one person listening to this, can go click the buy button and they're gone.
Yeah, learned behavior on Flesh and Blood is like things are high at first, like very high at first, then they fall down, then they creep back up as things become meta and playable. But things are staying high, and then there's just not enough inventory for them to come down at all. So
Yeah.
we're in uncharted territory here a bit, I think. So,
To be
but
clear, I'm not advocating for someone to go buy that. I still
no,
think that's a
no,
little too high for basically a Volta
yeah,
only shield.
yeah,
Um, Leyline is kind of at a point where it's like, listen, if you want the Marvel Leyline, just kind of you gotta. I did it. You just got to pony up and get it
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
You just
not
got
just that one is not just a Volta. That thing is like perennial Guardian
yeah,
slapping deck.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah, no doubt. All right, Nate. I think that's going to do it. Just a reminder again, September 11th, spoiler on this channel.
yes,
Hit the bell, subscribe, make sure you don't miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun and very cool. So appreciate you all.
yes. Remember, put your money where your mouth is. Pew, pew, pew.
Peace.
Peace.